Ashley, Roadrunner. Roadrunner, running down the road all day. Beep, beep, or meep, meep. How is everybody? Don't mind my weird top. I'm in my pajamas again. I just woke up again, y'all. I just woke up. So I get super tired. How is everybody? Can't see y'all. All right, waiting for you to come in. There you are. I'm like, Earth. Amy, why is my neighbor texting me about, wait, I missed that. How is everybody? Mew Mew's creeping up on the table. You ought to see her right now. I'm going to show you her. Look, she's going to get so mad. There, look, Mew. Can the people see? Do you see her? Look. She's right there. Mew some. What you doing? You spying? I can see you. Okay, there. I put her there. She's hiding behind the little tissue box, right? Hi, you guys. Oh my God. I know, Mew's so funny. She's creeping up behind there. She sits behind my computer and she stalks me because she's coming over here now. She stalks me because she knows I talk on this. So she's like, what is my mom talking to? She's always, she's right here. Now she's moved. Come here. Oh, okay. Look, Mew, say hi to the people. Look, the people love you, Mew. You got friends. I always give her kisses on the, look, Mew. There she is. See? Isn't she sweet? She's so big now. Hi. She's so huge. She's like, oh my God. Oh, your house is haunted. We have a lot of haunted houses. I know. She's so cute. I kiss her in the morning. She goes like this, Mew, 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 Mew. You know what they do. And then like what I did is on my bedroom door, I put like a screen door netted that I got online to how to keep cats out of your bedroom, because you know how, like, I'm itchy now. You know how itchy I get. So if she sleeps on my pillow the third day, I'm like, I can't breathe. So anyway, I put this thing around my door and now she's so soft. She can't get in there, but it opens at the top so she can see in and I can see out, and she tries to dive bomb it. But in the morning, she's right there. It has a zipper and she's right there. And she's like wanting her dinner right now. That's what she wants. So anyway, yeah, she was so cute. She's so big. So when I get up in the morning, I feed her food, and then she jumps on the side of the couch and I kiss her right here like that. And she puts her little mouth right here on my way out the door. So I kiss her like that. Yeah, so that's so cute, huh? That's what I do. Okay, look, you guys. You want to see these new nails? Look, chrome. These are Gel X. Yes, I'm allergic too. I'm so allergic. Hi, Katrina. It's almost your birthday on the 5th, right? It's the 5th or the 3rd. Shit. I know this for years with Miss Hurricane. I know her Virgo birthday, her Virgo ass self. Very good organizer. Wants to go to Italy. So we're all going to keep our fingers crossed. You go to Italy. Ditch the man and go to Italy. Okay, look, y'all. These are chrome. I went to dinner with Cindy and Kim and Kelly. And the 5th. See, I had it right. Oh my God. How many years has that been? Like 15, and I got your birthday ingrained in my head, right? I know it. So Cindy had pink chrome nails, and she's like, these are chrome. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, so these are chromed. The real color's on my toes, and it's this color without that, but they chrome it. They put this, it's called pixel powder or something, and then they put stuff, you're working on your tan? Well, it's pretty fucking hot outside, actually. So these are the chrome nails. Like, I love them. Look. Wee. I love my trash talking nails all the time. Just trash talking nails. Yeah, I just got here. Now she's like right in this cup. This came in the mail from Mari. Look at this. Don't fuck with my energy cup. Don't fuck with my energy cup. Look, y'all. You see that? Isn't that cute? Thank you so much, Mari. Thank you. And I have no idea who sent me this. Look, sunflower shirt. I left it out. I would have worn it already and it'd be in the wash, but it's so cute on the back. Look at that. Slutty cute. Super cute. And then they sent me this one too. So this is the skull and the sunflower. And slutty cute. So cute. Look at whoever sent this. So thank you very much. Okay, you can leave the cup alone, Mew. She's like sniffing the cup. I know, so cute. So thank you so much for those. Whoever, I've lost the card. I don't mean to do that. And I've got a very important message from our sponsors. I'm kidding. They're not our sponsors. But due to the drug epidemic and all my friends who are losing children due to fentanyl, you know, I'm going to start right in on it. Okay, so there's a website where I did my training. I have Narcan. When I had a surgery, they gave me Narcan in case I overdose myself. And I'm like, how does that work when I'm overdosing on, I guess it's law now. If they give you pain medicine, they give you Narcan, right? And I'm like, but if I'm overdosing and I'm by myself, like, how do I know I'm overdosing? Like, isn't my brain losing oxygen? Anyway, so I went to this website and it is called overdose.net. Okay, this came in the mail. I want to show you guys this. Yeah, I know. I carry the Narcan, especially for my family members, because we got a family jacked up on drugs. Like, these Bellas are fucking drug addicts left, right, and center. Anyway, see your brother, Courtney. That's what I'm saying. This website, okay? This is endoverdose.net. Endoverdose.net. I'm really sorry, Courtney. I know they're putting fentanyl in everything. So I went to endoverdose.net and I watched their video learning how to resuscitate people. My doctor kind of showed me with the Narcan. I paid $150 for my Narcan at the time of my surgery when I got it. This website, you can go online, and if you watch their video, fill out their form, and request Narcan, they only charge you the shipping. So I received this for $7.95. I chose to donate, so I donated $100, and I think everybody should donate something. But if you don't have it, you can buy their test strips or whatever they have. In the packet that comes to you, whether you have, you have to buy it or not. I don't take the pain pills ever anyway. And in fact, my former husband removed them from my house and pretended like I was stupid. You know, I took a half a Percocet after my surgery, but nonetheless, anyway, the Narcan came today. So this was $7.95. Wait, my 11-year-old son lost his father. I'm so sorry. It's terrible. They're doing it deliberately, though, to take out people. Chrome nails, y'all. Anyway, this is the Narcan nasal spray. This is what they send, 4 mgs, and sometimes you might need 2 or 3. So you might need 2 or 3 if they're in the middle of an overdose. I've seen many people overdose, and like, you know, remember in that thing in, what the hell is it? John Travolta and Uma Thurman. Now I can't think of the name of that. In the chest. I've done that. The pounding on the chest. I've actually dropped somebody at the hospital in a drive-by who was overdosing when I was a teenager. And I was like 15 and couldn't drive a car. And I knew they were overdosing. So I got someone to carry them down the stairs, put them in the car. They would not drop them because they were afraid that they would get in trouble. I drove the car illegally to the hospital, opened the passenger door, and threw him out and took off. So they had to get him. Yeah, Pulp Fiction. The Narcan comes at $7.95. So they charge you to mail it to you. And it came within 4 days for me. So this is it. And it also comes, this I found very interesting because of my neighborhood. Yes, but this is a place you can get it. So everybody go to that website and learn about the difference between all of the drugs. This comes with it. This is brilliant, and I'm so happy that they put this. Hold on, let me open this. Of course, I can't open the fucking thing. Oh. Without breaking my nails. Huh. Oh, there. Hold on. Anyway, his drugs was pain pills. Yeah. Look at this. This is the thing that you breathe. If you have to do mouth to mouth with somebody, they send this for the $7.95 too for the shipping fee. Look, the thing you put over so you can actually cover it and breathe without catching whatever the fuck they have, if they have it, right? See, show where they walk the streets. Yeah, no, it's so, this comes, you don't have to donate. I choose to donate because I can right now this week. But if I couldn't, the name of the website is, it is endoverdose.net, endoverdose.net. And you just pay the shipping for this. So I just received this in the mail. So I wanted to give them a shout out because I think it's brilliant and extremely important, okay? They have their information about overdoses, and they have their cards, okay? So it's endoverdose.net. The interesting thing is, I hate drugs. 9-year-old has been murdered in the UK. Oh, drugs are Satan, actually. So I got this. Now I've got to get one more for John so that he can have it in the house in case he or his other house residents choose to do this. I don't know what to say. But anyway, they have test strips, which they only had $75 test strips. They have $5 ones where they send you like 5. I get it costs money for these people. So like, I'm sure whatever you have to donate to them, $5, $2, $1, no one's going to stop you. Whatever you have to donate, they have a donate button. You can put whatever. But they have the test strips. So like if you buy drugs on the street, whatever drugs you have, your teenagers have, the test strips, I guess you mix it with water and put it in, and the text strips, right? Let's see the world. Yeah, the test strips tell you if there's fentanyl in it because they're killing us with fentanyl all over the United States. I mean, this is what they're trying to do. This is the problem. And I can't stand it. So I had to learn the difference between an opioid and an opiate. And now I just forgot. One of them is opioid is, I think I'm getting this right, is a natural plant, opium and heroin. Okay, so, and then opioids or opiates are the synthetic ones. See, I'm so confused. And so, oh, Brantford, Ontario, there you go. Yeah, I know Brantford, Ontario very well. I can't remember the name of the bar there. You know, the strip club in Brantford. I can't remember the name. Oh my God. Anyway, the test strips should save lives. But yeah, they refuse to test. They want us dying on. I don't take drugs because as a kid, I'm slurping again. The only one synthetic is No, they have different levels. Tuinol, sequinols, morphine. Morphine is its derivative. So they talk about that. But either way, doesn't matter. I've got the Narcan. Now I've got 2 of them, and I'm going to send them to John's house, and I'm going to send them to Kenna's house, and I'm going to send them to everybody so that everybody has these. This is where I'm going to send them. So again, it's endoverdose.net. I think it's exceptionally important. They have a TikTok. These people have a TikTok, and they're so, like, I don't know who started it, but they're on point. And Handmaid's Tale is fucking outrageous. And they escaped to Canada, which is the hilarity of it all because we know Canada's Nazi communist country. Fillmore, Zanzibar. Wait, Zanzibar or Fillmore's? You're talking about Fillmore's East or West. Is that what you're talking about? And it's with an F. Anyway, thank you. But I think fentanyl, I think they are bringing that in to this country to kill our youth because teenagers are stupid. They smoke weed that's in the weed right now. Why are you legalizing weed? And then why are these people coming through South fucking America? Yeah, I'll put it on here when I sign out of this. Why is it coming through South America from China? They can order it in the mail, by the way. Just so you know, they get it from India. They probably can get it from Canada and China. They just mail it to your teenagers. They pick it up at a post office box or whatever. And they just get high all day and sell it to all kinds of people. Yeah, that's what they do. So don't ever think it's an okay thing. I heard 2 died smoking a joint. That's what I'm saying. My friend Ren, her brother died. It's almost been a year. So when she called me, just the devastation in her voice. And by the way, there's a great movie that Bobby recommended called Body Brokers, which talks about the rehab industry. And yeah, they say there's a stigma about drug addiction. There's more of a stigma for us sober people. I got news for you. Everybody and their fucking cousins on drugs. People drink wine every day. People drink alcohol every day. People smoke weed because it's natural every day. People who are sober get blasted. I get blasted. Why are you sober? Stupid sober person. All of that. So when you're sober, you're mocked too. You're shamed for being sober because you don't fit in. You don't fit in at parties. They don't, you don't do that. Yes, they're selling the candy colored fentanyl. What the hell is that, right? Anyway, there's a movie called Body Brokers. I think it's on whatever. Now I just forgot that. Netflix. Anyway, Body Brokers is 6 months clean, died. I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, the problem, see, I know a lot about this part. Let's see, my brother died. Oh my God, honey. Oh my God, what? Let's see, my brother died. Wait. My brother died last Saturday. He was a pot addict for 40 years. Oh, your brother, right? But he had cancer, right, Beth? You scared me for a second. I thought he OD'd from marijuana, but actually my birth mom smoked a lot of pot. And when she died, my stepdad said, I think the weed killed her. He said that, but it did stop her heart. So she had heart problems that slowed your heart down. You never know if you have a heart problem. You don't know what you have. Yeah, I'm shamed all the time for being sober. People hide it from me because they think I judge them. I don't give a shit what you do with your body, but don't put it onto me. That's where I give a shit. Like, don't use your mind fuckery stupidity. It tells you on the website how to use the test strips. And I think you dip it you put the substance in water and dip it like that. That's what it showed, I think. They were out of I was buying the smaller version of the test strips, but they were out of them. So now this week I'll go back and get the bigger version of the test. People don't even gotten so much. Yeah, exactly. What happens, the reason they mock sober people is because people actually think it's cool to do drugs and alcohol. You go to dinner and they think it's like a cool thing to talk about it. What they don't understand is the metaphysical part behind it and the occult persistence to try to open up the body's energy field so that they can glom onto it, right? Shamed for not eating meat. Yes, shame for not eating meat. Shame for eating what I eat. Shame for not eating sugar. Shame for not smoking weed. Shame, and I quote, you are a stupid sober person. Okay, like, then don't be bitching when you're all sick and shitty in your 70s or 60s or 50s. Like, don't be whining to me. If you're drinking 3 glasses of wine a day, ladies, and remember, when they tell you 120 calories in a glass of wine, so an ounce is like that big, right? That's the 120 calories. Most of you drinking 3 glasses of wine like this. So say 4 ounces times 120 of empty calories. Then y'all go and stand in front of the mirror and go, I look like shit. Well, we're going to look like shit anyway because we're aging, meaning we're getting older, right? So we don't think we look good when we're older. However, when you do that, that's where your weight problem comes. Then you feel bad about yourself. Then you do this, right? So that's a huge problem. It's a huge problem. And you can't just eat what you want. You're not entitled to eating what you want. That's a mistake. The body it's empty calories, right? The body is health problems, but not from, yeah, well, health problems are different. If you actually people have health problems. People get them at different times in their life. But I'm talking about like when you inadvertently attacked I ate chips tonight. It's okay. You can eat chips. I eat chips too. Yeah. Wait, is Ren on here? Is it Ren? I don't know. I lost 10 pounds. Woo! Yeah, let's see. It's very hard. But anyway, this website, again, we're going to say it again, endoverdose.net. www at endoverdose.net. Okay. And their Instagram is end.overdose, but their website is endoverdose.net. Go to them, pay the shipping fee, get yourself some Narcan, and start educating people who have children who are on these drugs. My hips glare at me. My ass gets bigger and I'm like, fuck, I have a pair of jeans that I never wear because they're horribly uncomfortable. But if I outgrow them, which I did, they wouldn't come up past my knees. Now I can get them up and done up, but I still don't want to wear them. They're just my gauge for like how ridiculous I'm being. So, wait, I just had surgery, doc. Well, no, James, if you're having some kind of surgery where you need smoke, what? She's talking to us. Do you want to come up and tell the people what's going on? What's going on? Oh, she's gone. You hear her? She was talking. Let's see. Mom died of fentanyl OD last year. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Victoria. It's so horrible. It's so horrible. Yeah, she's very loud. She wanted to tell me something. So I think the fentanyl issue is huge. And I'm doing this because so many people in my family are on drugs. How that fucking happened, I don't know. But anyway, they're all on drugs. And so this is what I'm doing. You guys are hilarious. I don't do it. Bobby was telling me today that I need to exfoliate. I don't exfoliate in Windsor, Ontario, and I don't do anything to my face. I wear sunscreen. I drink water. I wash my face with $4 Neutrogena. What is that? Neutrogena for sensitive skin wash, which burns the fuck out of my eyes. And then I wash it off and half of it stays on my towel. And then I use coconut oil on my face. Bobby and I just had this conversation. I don't exfoliate and my skin is natural. We are genetically the way we are. So yes, I use a natural face sunscreen and I'm sober too for years. But yes, that's what I do. I've never touched my face. People make the misconception. It's really unfortunate. Like my mother looked like this, so I look like this. This is how my mother looked. And Bobby knows this. She's done the research on my family background. So there you go. I haven't had a nose job. I haven't had my lips done. I outline them around there. You know, sometimes I sleep. Look, Bobby's like, you must exfoliate. We had this. She's like, you must exfoliate. You see what she's doing over there? You see? So anyway, yeah, my face is my face. People love to say it isn't. They like to try to take credit because you can't take credit away from God's work. Even if a plastic surgeon is brilliant, he's still not God and can't do what God can do to make a person's face. So you can mimic anything all you want, but God's is God's and they are theirs, you know? Exfoliate. So anyway, oatmeal lotion as water-based. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to have to exfoliate. I just don't do it. Yeah, it's God-given. Whatever this is God-given. Like my face is my face. My boobs aren't, but I had big boobs before. I've got like pictures to prove that too. So I switched them. So there's that. But yeah, people liked, you see what she's up to? What are you up to? Why don't you tell me what's going on? She's not telling us. What's going on, Lou? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on? What's going on? She's stalking something. Now I'm terrified of what's under the couch. She's up to something. Look. You see her? She's like sniffing. Somebody's been in the house and she's like, I'm going to do this. Yeah. Yes, the body brush. I do lymphatic massage and Bobby mentioned a wonderful exfoliator with lemon and sugar. So lemon and sugar. So you mix lemon and sugar together and Bobby even told me if I get some of it in my mouth, it's really yummy. She knows I'll be in the bathtub like this. Yeah, I don't know what she's sniffing. I don't know who's been here. She does this. She runs all over like a crazy. But yeah, she must see something. She sees it. So yeah, it's Rob Ford under the couch. That fat fuck couldn't fit under there. But anyway, the Narcan I think is exceptionally important. So I'm going to put one in my car, one in my purse, and I will get more. And yes, Body Brokers, also recommended by Bobby. But I want to talk about my friend Ren, whose brother overdosed. And like in this movie, they just literally put him out in the rental car outside of the rehab. So then the city takes care of him, not the rehab. They're often responsible for continuing the addiction. See, as a small kid, and I did do drugs as a teenager, pretty much every single drug, okay? I was naughty as shit, and I drank and I did everything, okay? However, I realized, okay, I have Narcan as well. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you to have them both. I realized as a kid that the government wants you on drugs. A, you're not in your body. You're not thinking, you're thinking about having a party, having a beer. They've got you in the 9 to 5 rap, the slavery, all of that, right? So that's what they want you in. But also, it opens up the body's energy channels, so something can step into you. You don't necessarily want that, okay? Who just lost 48 pounds? Anthony lost 48 pounds. Shut the front door, Anthony. Oh my God, so good. 48 pounds. Whoop, whoop. So the drugs, the government wants you on drugs. A, you will get a whole host of illnesses from your drug and alcohol addiction. Your body won't be right. Meanwhile, the doctors in their fake white coats sit there and they're like, you need to stop doing this. You need to stop doing, I got to show you what she's done now. Do you see her? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. You see what's going on tonight? There's nonsense going on in here. 71 pounds. Jeez. Oh my God. That's so great. You see that? Did you see that? She jumps up there and she's looking at something. 10 pounds. I know, right? Got to have money to eat and pay rent, unfortunately. Yes, you got to have money to eat and pay rent. Who said you didn't? Oh, the 9 to 5. No, you don't have to work 9 to 5. That's something I've never done because I didn't believe in it and I wasn't going to ruin my running for a work. And that's the truth. I got called all kinds of names when I was younger, all chasing the dragon. Exactly. I got called all kinds of names. Who do I think I am? I should just be in a retail job for 8 hours a day in a store. No, I'm not going to do that. So I created my own necessity work-wise for myself. She's probably playing with Keith. Yeah, she was doing that this morning too. So this is what I'm doing right now. They're starting to put out all these TikToks where where employees are not doing overtime. I used to tell my kids, if you work overtime because you're afraid of getting fired, you are being stolen from. You are being stolen from. When they give you a salary and make you work 70 hours a week, they're stealing your life force. And you do it because you need to pay those bills, but you don't need to pay those bills the way the government sounds, like the way the government says you have to. You don't need to show up somewhere and work 8 hours to get a pension, to do all of that. You don't need to do, well, the quiet quitting, this is something I've always done. I literally walk out. Like, I'm not working extra for you. No, I never went in corporate, but good for you, Katrina. Good for you. I will never work in corporate. I won't even work when I don't want to work. So how about that? Good people always yes, they do get spiritually attacked. Well, you pay taxes. It doesn't matter. You're going to pay taxes. That's what this country is. So I feel, good job, Anthony, keto. I feel that people should not be giving more of their time. I mean, why would you give more of your time? You're paid for a job, $10 an hour. So if you work an hour, $10, right? Or whatever it is. Why would you give more? Why are you doing that? Because you have an abandonment fear that they're not going to keep you hired because some ass-kissing piece of shit is going to work for free behind the scenes. And that's a bunch of bullshit. The studios are notorious for that. It's the B system. Oh, I know exactly what it is. Yeah, I used to get in trouble when I was, oh, thanks. Yeah, Terry just put some more bleach on top. It wasn't quite bleached enough for me. So we put some little highlights on my teeny baby hairs because I'm going to grow out the sides dark, but I need it to be like white bleached. That's just something I focus on now for no reason. How do I get out of 9 to 5 plus? Well, first of all, you have to find a different way and to change your mindset. It might take 1 or 2 or 3 years, but you have to change your mindset about how you're going to work and what you find acceptable. If you're 9 to 5, then you should not be working past 5. You should leave. You should say, I have to leave now. I have to pick up kids. I have to do this. They're full of shit. They drive Mercedes. They do this. They do all kinds of stuff. It's bullshit. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is they don't give a shit. You could drop dead. They're going to give you a watch after 50 years. You'll be an alcoholic fat with fatty liver. Don't do it. And when I was younger and I was pushing TV shows, I have several phones. I don't answer my work phone. Y'all get pissed off at me because you email and shit like that, I don't answer I step away. I'm not looking, I don't care. I don't care how unprofessional you think I am. I'm Miss Unprofessional to you. It's Miss. It's fucking Miss. Anyway, I used to do pitch meetings with the executives at the shows, and they would call you. And, you know, if the call was at 9 o'clock, which I don't like to take calls at 9 o'clock because I'm not finished my morning hiking. And that's most important to me, because if I don't do that, I may murder someone. So there's that. But I'd be coming down off the side of a mountain talking to them, and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, let me get this right. You expect me on the phone to sit still while I'm talking to you just because you're talking business? Why? Can't I do two things at once? And then I would go into Starbucks and order a coffee, and I just put them on mute, come back. They get so mad, so mad. Thank you, Bobby, for that. They would get so mad. I'm like, dude, I'm not giving up anything from what I enjoy in my life, because if this is my last day on the planet, then I'm going to do what I love to start with, because I'm not here to do what you want me to do. I'm here. I die alone. I come in alone. That's what I'm here to do. Yeah, no, exercise is my only priority in life, only been my priority in life. I mean, I've been very lucky that it's been, I know, bad kitty, right? Yeah, turn your passion into a business. Turn your passion, housekeeping in a hotel turned shelter. Interesting. But I just never, as a kid, I'm just like, I didn't even sit in school for whatever, 6 hours. I was ADD, so I was always out, and I threw my back out. I started lifting weights again. That sounds funny, because I'm never going to get big, but I just threw this out. Yes, it's called chrome. So I have, I have the color on my toes, the regular color, and then they chrome it. So it looks like this. They put white powder on, they smudge it in when it's kind of wet with the top coat, and then they paint top coat over it. And it looks like a shiny, chromed out car. Like totally chrome. Okay, so Cindy did it, Lucas's mom, and I saw it on her, and I'm like, that's cute, but it was in pink. I like blue. So what you want to do is you want to, yeah, this is the blue color, and it's chromed. I don't even know if I can show my toes. I'm such a freak. I'm sorry. Look, here's the regular color. Where's my toes? You can't even see it. It hurts. Can you see it on my toes? There's my toes. My bumpy runner toes. That's the color before the chrome. I had to show you because I'm mental, okay? Mental. Yeah, they match, but they're not chromed on my feet because my feet, you lift weights. Good for you, Beth. I haven't done it in like 7 years. I spent 37 years in a gym and I stopped. Aw, well, you got to get out, Teresa. Even though you're your mom's caretaker, you're not expected to work around the clock. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love this. But what I learned early on, even in school, they would send me to school, and by the third class, I was like, I've got to leave. So I just would have to get up. I can't. Good for you. 20 pounds. I can't sit there all day. And I was terrible in classes I didn't like. Now, my art class, Mr. Moreland, I liked Mr. Moreland. Anyway, Mr. Moreland took us out in grade school, took us outside so we could sketch nature. Now, that I could pay attention to. I could not sit in class and sit there and listen. I could excel at English. I could excel at writing. And I could excel at art. But what I learned is my career, being who I was exactly who I was. Big Buddha body and enormous belly. Joyce, stop. Marble pink, cute. Works in mental drug addiction. She carries a drug. See? Oh my God. See, there you go. And they bought it on the, there you go. And they all think they're doing coke. Here's the thing. I just want to say this. You know that they're trying to kill you when they give you cocaine with fentanyl in it, because no one's doing coke so they can have fentanyl. They're two opposite effects. I'm just saying. Oh, you did? I am here, Roma. Oh, hi, Damien. Yeah. Yeah, art was my favorite subject. Music was great. PE was great, and English. Very early on in my life, I was a published author. I wrote for several newspapers as a stringer. You remember back in the day when I was 16, I was like writing was my thing. So I wrote on religious topics and all kinds of topics, whatever, these little newspapers, Toronto and in LA and in Burbank. And I was a stringer. So I just did that and was published. And here was the great thing about my generation. They had editing where you could just spell check. Yeah. When I was little, they didn't have spell check. So yeah, so I was a published author by the time I was 16, which was great. Author of newspaper articles, not books, but newspaper. So yeah, that I really love that. So there's that. Let's see. I feel like I'm in an alien body. What's up? Yeah. Well, you know what? That's very interesting. That brings me to my next topic. I have fine. Yes, fine arts. Beautiful. You're outside. Are you outside my house? That's nice. Or are you outside your body? I don't know. Oh, the Cecil Hotel, they turned it into a homeless place. Deanna and I actually know somebody who's getting a room at the Cecil Hotel, which would be the last place I would be staying at, especially if you're on drugs, psychically sensitive, and or homeless, which means you probably have a combination of both of those things. Anyhow, my next topic is when Joyce says she feels like she's in an alien body. This is very interesting because Deanna and I were talking about this last night. Okay, I looked at a picture of Lindsay Lohan. Okay, wait, was your birthday dinner? No, Jason, Kenna, and George, no one spent my birthday with me. John took me for my birthday. He is the only one in my immediate family. The rest of them did not because, of course, I'm the enemy now. And then my friends, you know, Deanna, Brian, Kim and Kelly and Cindy and Estelle and Carol and Susie. Everybody. Unfortunately, Estelle had a family issue that she needed to attend to, so we've held that off. But pretty much, and Arlene and pretty much my friends took care of me for my birthday, but Jason and Kenna and Lila did not show up. And John said he asked them, but, you know, they didn't want to. John's always such an awesome helper, but they didn't want to, you know. He has to beg them to hang out with me because I'm fucking sober, I guess. I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know if that's the reason. I don't give a shit. Hear me clearly. I don't care. No, don't be sorry. I went out with my friends. I've done nothing but go out for dinner. And Maya, pregnant Maya, I went out with Maya and Jake and her sister, and it was totally fun. So I have enough beautiful friends that raised to the occasion to be with me, which is really great. I'm on restrictions. I'm just about to check. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, they texted me happy birthday. I go out of my way for them on their birthday, but I will make sure not to do that anymore. I bag hookers at the Cecil. It's great. Never seen a ghost there. Okay, I don't know what to say about that one. Stella. Okay, now getting back to my next topic. I was talking to Deanna and I saw a picture of Lindsay Lohan. So there's Lindsay Lohan and I'm like, who is that? Okay. Who is that? Who is fucking that calling herself Lindsay Lohan? And I'm like, shit, they've transferred her consciousness. So Deanna was channeling some information. I have my information. She has her information. And what we could understand by putting this together is that when we come into a physical body, like this is me, and this is, you know, you are your physical body, then these are where they have put our consciousness in this lifetime. But, okay, no Cecil Hotel for me either. Thank you very much. So they put our consciousness into this physical casing. So this is like on Star Trek where they put the head in the bowl and then the head remembers things and they have memories. So our consciousness is here, but our soul and spirit body remain in heaven with Christ, okay? So with God. We remain over there and here. And I could never understand this before because I know that only part of us is here, okay? Brian used to tell me that like 38 years ago. He used to say, only part of you is here. Only part of you. Happy anniversary. I know, 35, me, because he won't sign the divorce papers. Just saying. Anyhow, not the point. So the consciousness of us is really over on the other side, and portions of us come here to be in this physical body. Lindsay Lohan, okay, Lindsay Lohan, yes, she might have gotten married in Dubai, but that ain't her. I don't care what you tell me. I can look in the eyes. It's not even her nose. I don't even know who that is. It's not her, and it's not plastic surgery, okay? It's not that. What they do is they take out Lindsay's memories and her mindset, and they put the consciousness into a cloned body. Look up Clonade. I know I sound bizarre, but just remember, in Japan right now, they have life-size robotic dolls that will suck your dick and cook your dinner. So just know that that's a thing, okay? Just fucking know that that's a thing. So just know that there's like robotic girls that will act like your wife, but they're not real. But they have a stream of consciousness. Where did that consciousness? Not her, right? Not her. I'm sorry, I don't know who that was, but it's not her. So what they're doing with us, and keep this in mind, they cannot touch you or I if we are under God's umbrella, if we are one of God's children, okay? They cannot touch us. We have not sold out. They can torture us here. They can fuck with us here. They can cause us the greatest level of spiritual warfare here. They can do all kinds of things to us here. But one thing they cannot do when we are not here is they cannot live on their own, because they do not exist. They're sold out. They've stepped away from God, and they do not have a soul. They are disincarnate. Okay, my Jason taught me that. So they are disincarnate, away from the connection to the God source. So we are all brothers and sisters in Christ when we are of Christ. When we are not of Christ, that is when we see what goes on. See, what happens is somebody like, let's just talk about Anne, who died in the car accident. So somebody like that who comes from a family that she may not be aware of. She may not be aware of her family lineage. I mean, if you grow up in a Mormon home, you think Mormonism is right. If you grow up a Jehovah's Witness, you think that's right. If you grow up a Catholic, you think that's right. If you're a Mennonite, you think that's right. If you're a Christian, you think that's right. Buddhist, we all think that our way is the only way. Anyway, if you grow up with that and you don't have the knowledge of having your soul missing, or you could be a second or third generation clone and be born into a baby's body, which is just a housing unit for a consciousness that is not connected to the God source. That is what we are dealing with on this planet. So Mormon church is getting delivered. Yeah, well, hopefully they do. I grew up in Canada. I hate admitting it. Yeah, I bailed real. I love the country. It's beautiful. But yeah, grief can push out of your body. Absolutely. I felt my body when I saw my son on the ground. I literally was propelled like face first into the cement. Jason as well. Jason came out of the car and he was flailing with his head facing the ground. I mean, it was just unbelievable solar plexus shock. Like, where did my child go? It was probably the most disturbing thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. So soul capture is exceptionally real. That's why you want to pray to God in the name of Jesus. Amen. So that is what you want to do. Lindsay Lohan had a twin. She might have had a twin, because that ain't her. Whoever that is not Lindsay Lohan. So yeah, in the jungle somewhere, exactly. But they do take consciousness. There's a rapper out there that talks about his third generation cloned body. If they can clone your dog and clone your cat and clone the sheep, then why the hell couldn't they clone the baby? Okay, I know Keithy was a Sag. Why can't they clone the baby? They can. It's just people refuse. And at this point, it's pride. And at this point, if you're not getting it, I can't help you. If you are not getting it, you save souls. Yeah, Narcan. No, I want everybody to order that Narcan. It costs you $7.95 for shipping. Donate $20. It costs you $150 through your insurance, or I don't have insurance, so it costs me $150. So with insurance, it might cost you like $60, but you can donate 10 or 15, still help them pay the $7 for the shipping and get it. And once again, you brought it up. We have endoverdose.net. Get the Narcan plus the resuscitation tube that you put on. Now I'm on this tangent. Hold on. The resuscitation tube when you're blowing into their mouth, because I mean, if they're homeless or if they're shooting up or whatever kind of drug addict they are, you don't want to catch like, or they're just vomit on their face. You just don't want to catch that, because they do froth at the mouth. Many overdoses, they froth at the mouth. Anyway, this is the tube. It's got the covers for it, and this is what they send you. This goes over the person, and you can breathe safely into their mouth like that. So you can pump on their chest. You can do the heart help the heart. You can slam on their heart like that. You can do everything you need to do until a paramedic gets there to help save them. Plus, put it up there. Plus, yes, well, he's cloned Eminem. You can definitely do that. They know they're cloned because their consciousness of Eminem is in a new Eminem's body or the other rapper. But here's the thing. Thank you for that, Joyce. Thank you. Here's the thing with the clones. Kid Boo is the rapper. Yeah, he's very interesting to listen to. He's not fucking around either. Look at him. Watch him talk. He's being serious. They have their memories, but here's the problem. Let's look at it this way. Okay, so let's say you have your iPhone, okay, because these fuckers do this all the time. So, mother in Long Island, Duchess of Sarah signing. Oh my God, right? Oh my God. Sarah Ferguson. Yeah, they fucking scapegoated that poor woman too, right out of the plastic, right out of the royal family. And meanwhile, her husband's a big fat pedo who probably is really gross to watch with his tiny dick because he probably has a very, very fucking small penis, okay? Little penis man. All right. Oh God, I hate that guy. All right. So calm down, Sloan. As Jason would say, calm the fuck down. All right. So here's Biden looks like a clone, or he might have dementia. But here's the thing. So let's look at your iPhone. So your iPhone has a thing on it. I slurp because of my retainers. Your iPhone has a thing on it like this. Okay. It's a Find Your iPhone app, Find My, and you know that. So you go up here and it's a Find My iPhone, right? So your phone talks to the app and it sends a signal like this. So if I take your phone and I drive down the street with the Find My iPhone on, right? They know they can find where I am. Now let's look at this. Let's look at it this way. So you are Anne Heche, you are Lindsay Lohan, you are rapper, whatever you just said his name with. You are all of these people, right? And they take your consciousness. So when you sell out, or if you come from a family that's sold out, or if you are manipulated into selling out because of your fame and status and the fact that you are one of those people who thinks that the money and power on earth is what matters, so you agree, they can immediately, with the agreement, throw you out of your physical. Now, there's two things that happen from my knowledge. Thank you, Mindy, for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. There's two things that I understand what happens when they throw you out of your consciousness. When you sell your soul, black-hearted people, when they tell you they have a black heart, they've sold out. They'll do anything for money. They're prostitutes for money, and they work for the beast system, and they don't have any connection to God because they don't have any connection to God, okay? So whatever. So when they agree, they're like Nicki Minaj or whoever, when they channel somebody in, Rowan, whichever one does that, and they flip egos, alter egos like that, and they flip out, their soul body is pushed way out. They exist over there, and they throw them a hologram so they think they're getting everything they want. So it's trickery in the highest extent, okay? Trickery. This is Chrome Blue. This is 56-year-old slutty girl. Slutty girl. So anyway, they do that. The other thing that can happen is if they get you out of your body during a certain time frame and an energy frequency, they can try to hijack you. Now, here's the only problem with cloning people that are tricked into the cloning system. So say with Anne Heche, they take Heche, whatever her name is, they take her body, they take her consciousness, and they trap it like a firefly. That consciousness is used to contacting the host body. So here's Sloan's host body or Anne's host body, and here's Anne's consciousness out here, right? So consciousness is over here, body is here. These two can no longer communicate because the consciousness has been hijacked and hidden. So like your iPhone, when you turn off Find My iPhone, it no longer connects to the iPhone. So you can search all the fuck over you want. You don't know where that iPhone is because there's no communication telepathically or energetically. The same thing happens when they hijack a consciousness. And if a person is famous enough, wealthy enough, whatever, they will take that person's consciousness, because all of us dumbasses, oh my God, you have money, we better listen to you. Fuck off with that, okay? Any idiot can get money because it doesn't really exist. So the fact that you're in the beast system like a jackass just bothers the shit out of me. But anyway, so when the conscious is held captive in a separate location from the vessel, so we've got the iPhone and the information on the iPhone known as the vessel, and then we have the signal known as the consciousness, and the two no longer communicate. How do we find your iPhone? How does the consciousness get back to God when it's been hijacked? That's a question. Now, if the consciousness sells out, that's a separate question, but how does it get back to the connection with the Christ consciousness once it's stepped outside of the range of where the communication can happen? It doesn't. So God knows where his children are, and he knows his children that have been kidnapped and those that are sold out. And even when you sell out, you still can redeem yourself. So somebody like Charles Manson, who seems totally, no, did you look her picture up, Shanna? Does that seem like Lindsay Lohan? Because that's the Lindsay Lohan I know. And I thought Lindsay Lohan was darling fucking adorable when she was little. This person is streamlined somebody else. I don't know who that is. Anyway, what happens is the consciousness is constantly trying to get home to the vessel, the physical. And once we die, our consciousness goes back to our spirit body, which is in heaven or with God, or is in a holding area in order for us to all ascend at the same time, which is not like necessarily a physical thing. It's more an energetic thing. And that's why they're blocking us right now, because without us, those connected to God, they, with no God connection, will not exist on this planet after that, okay? They will not exist. They will not exist, okay? It won't happen. So that's the spiritual war we're in right now. And the babies being born right now, all of the little babies coming down right now are in the process of changing their lives, okay? So they are in the process of literally changing the spiritual war and the lives, trying to rebalance, because once the ascension comes from each and every one of us, we will all ascend. So the consciousnesses that have been hijacked and hidden energetically from their vessels, their physical, so again, iPhone and energetic signal to find my iPhone have been cut. So how does the consciousness over here know how to get back to the mothership that houses everything? It doesn't. So God comes for his, but understand, a lot of these people, actors, some of them aren't sold out. They've literally been stolen. Their consciousness, their memories, their eye color, their love experience, their cooking experience, their childhood experiences have been stolen, okay? So they are hijacking us in order to maintain and retain our energy, because we light up in a way that's different. We are from God, so we light up with the love of God. We really do. When we light up, they see that as a fucking battery that's awesome, and they want to harness our energy because they have no idea. Another thing I wanted to talk, look at this. She's coming out here to talk about this. Here she is. What you got to say? Hi. Oh. She's like, no. She's like, no. Hi. Oh, I'm going to give her a kiss. I'm going to give her a kiss. Come here. Right on her little nose. She's so cute. She's so sweet. She gets so mad when I'm over here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Oh, there. It's a Mew Mew night. She's going to get crazy. Hi, Mew. Mew. She's going to go crazy in a minute because she's a Cancer. She can only handle so much cuddling. And then she's like, I must escape. Mew, look. The people, look. The people want to talk to you. Hello, baby. Oh, bye. Okay, so the other thing that's happening is we have a ton of people in the New Age community that are talking about how love and light and energy is all that matters. That's straight-faced bullshit, because you cannot exist on this dimension or on this prison planet and think one way. If you go, chrome nails, y'all, if you go around thinking that everything, oh, now I'm itchy. If you go around thinking that everything is love and light, you're going to get your ass kicked. The other thing is, on the lower realms of the astral level, a lot of people think everything is evil. No, there's other beings in different levels of consciousness that are good-hearted and kind as well, that are coming up from the lower astral levels, okay? So it depends on who, you have to look at it as an individuated energetic standpoint. Just because you're at a higher level, quote, of evolution does not mean you're actually a better person. You can be at a lower level of knowledge and understanding and still be a heart-centered Christ consciousness energy centered person or entity that's coming through the dimensional system, right? Because it is like a system. The astral level is part of the beast system. That's why so many of them can walk around and maneuver, the government, the people on the astral level, because it's part of the beast system. So they can come in and out, but they can only come in and out in as much as they have control over that environment. We actually live in their world. They're not living in our world. We live in their world, okay? So we have been hijacked into their world. This is their creation. This is not God's creation. This is the beast system. So our energies have been hijacked and harnessed, and that is what the spiritual war is right now. This is a battle for us to free ourselves from what's going on, spiritually speaking, in order for consciousness of kidnapped energies, people, to go back to the Christ consciousness where their spirit body lives. We don't have a spirit body soul here. Our soul is still with God. So those that come here and are naturally, you hear this? Naturally conversant with the beast system, they probably have already sold out. So we don't understand that. We're freeing ourselves right now. You free yourself through prayer in the name of Jesus, amen. You free yourself through prayer, and you free yourself through the knowledge that we all die. But how are we going to raise the consciousness for anybody around us? We're going to tell them. You need to lead your life from this point on. And I'm not one to say this. I was one who wanted to be on TV. I wanted to be, a celebrity. I wanted to drive a nice car. I would give everything to have my son back, and I would never again pursue that. But I didn't really understand what was going on. I mean, I knew it was pretty fucked up, but I didn't know it was like the extent it was. So now my only goal in life is to do things for people who cannot do for themselves in whatever way that is. That's it from this point on. So to elevate and to step forward with love, as in, I love you, I will help you, I will do something for you, right? The other problem is, just because I believe in unconditional love and helping people does not mean I'm not, let's see, I also lost my beautiful, you lost your, I don't know what you want to say. I didn't hear what you said there. I couldn't read it quick enough. Doesn't mean we're not going to be human, because we are the only ones on this planet that are human. There's a lot of people walking around who are not human. They're not human. They don't exist in a human state. They are not human. Everything about them isn't human. They're not human. Thank you for that. Love always wins, but we're still going to behave in a human way. And if I hear one more person say, why do you swear if you're spiritual? One has nothing to do with the other. So stop judging that way, like you know everything. You don't. Okay, neither do I. I'm only giving you bits and pieces of conversations, and part of what Deanna hears, part of what I hear in meditation and people over the years and things I've picked up. And each week it's different. It's being added. But the consciousness, they are capturing. I don't believe Adam and Eve is true. How come Eve is the bitch that caused the whole problem through the Bible? If you're going to go on the premise of the Bible being 100% true, you have to go on the on the premise that you were there when the Bible was written. And I have people say, well, why would people lie about it? I don't fucking know why anybody does what they do. I don't presume to understand what man's problem is in their little fucked up head, but people do all kinds of shits for crazy ass reasons. People have sold their children for drugs. Now go figure that one out, because I cannot. But what I believe is there is a Bible. But again, I'm going to say this. If we had a nuclear war tomorrow, And the last book, like a cockroach that sustained, I'm coming, that sustained everything was Dianetics, L. Ron Hubbard's Dianetics. They might call that the Bible, the new people that would furnish the planet. So the Bible has bits and pieces that are true fundamentally, but it's also had man connected to it. They've lied about everything. Again, the Georgia Guidestones have been removed. Do you think she's probably hungry, you're right. Do you think in 30 years anybody is going to believe that the Georgia Guidestones have been there? And if they find pictures of the Georgia Guidestones, they're going to be called photoshopped and conspiracy theorists. They're trying to capture our consciousness, just so you know. They're trying to capture our consciousness so they can bring our soul bodies back to this dimension, so they can capture the soul, harness the energy, and keep themselves sustainable in this dimension. Because if our consciousness elevates dimensionally, they cannot harness our energy. That's actually what's going on. And now I'm going to, what did they do to them? I don't know. Whatever. Yes, before Eve, it's always the women. It's always the fucking women. We do everything. They don't like women because we are portals from the Christ consciousness to the earth. We are portals. Portals. Our wombs are portals. We bring souls into consciousness. They don't want us to know the power we have. Women, you have a lot of power. A lot of power. Teach your young women that. Teach women that all over. You have a lot of power. You give birth. No, they can't do that. I don't care about their sperm. I don't care what they talk about. They cannot carry a baby and birth it. They cannot do it. Women are incredibly powerful, and they disregard us in our 50s, which is how I felt. Like you're just, whatever. They like them in their 20s. And again, I apologize to all the women that were John's age that I snagged him from. Because I am now in those women's position. There ain't a man on planet Earth that looks at a woman over the age of 50. Maybe some of y'all find them, I'm just saying. Not here in this state, but they want them 20. So it is propagated against us that we are not of value. I find my value now in helping young women and all kinds of women and supporting people, young men, young women, everybody who needs help. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And those people that block out age are going to get old one day, or they're going to die. I know. Mew Mew gone wild. She's like gone wild. Yeah, they want them young and dumb and broke, right? Yeah, I was none of those things till I got married. Then I became broke and pretty fucking stupid. Whatever. I seem to attract men over 60. Well, it depends how old you are. I attract them over 60. I also attract them younger, like in their 30s. And I'm like, dude, I could be your mother. I could be your mother. And no, I'm not going to babysit you. Like, go be with a woman your own age. Earn your 2 little incomes together. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. No, 49. Yeah, see, they want you younger. You're younger. And you've hit that peak part. 49 is beautiful. When a woman hits 50, she's really fucking strong. She's probably still menstruating, but really strong and really dynamic. But you look younger. Yeah, I don't care if you look younger. I mean, I track 30 and I'm over 50. Yeah, they want mommy. Yeah, I never say I look younger, but here's how I do get a compliment for people to say I look younger. You see her? She's going crazy. Here's what I say. Okay, so I'm 56. I tell them I'm in my 60s. And they're like, wow, you look fucking great. I'm like, thank you. I'll tell them I'm 10 years older than I am. Fuck you putting me down for my age. I'm going to get that compliment either way, you bastards. I would never say I'm like 40 because they look at me and go, you're a haggard 40. Like you can see the age marks on your face. I mean, I don't care what you think I look like. You can tell age on a person. You know, whatever she needs. I've got a paper bag over there for her. So let's see, 50. Oh, haven't had a period in 10 years. I had my period up till I was the week that Keith died, which is the week that I turned 54. That 2-week period. I had my period up until Keith died. So no, I don't look 32. You can see, I can see, you can't see it here. I'm in lighting, but I can see my age. I really can see my age. Yeah, they don't know what a real woman is. You're right about that. They've got all the Kardashians running around out there. I really do tell them I'm 60, yes. Because you're trying to make me feel bad because of my age. Okay? Because if I tell you my age, you dismiss me like that. So I'm going to fucking one up you and tell you I'm fucking 60 or older so that you look at me and say, you look great. I'm going to be like, don't I? Fuck you for even judging me on my age. Fuck you for judging me on my looks, and just fuck you all the way around. I'm feeling fine at 59. There you go. And sexy at 60. Yeah, no, people, you know, as a 20-year-old, when men would be like, why don't you smile? I'd be like, why don't you fuck off? I hated that back then. Why don't you stop telling me how to be, you misogynistic, patriarchal piece of shit? Of course, this is what you get working in the strip club, but it pissed me off because they looking at you, and the way that it used to make me feel, and women would do it too. They look at you up and down like there's a judgment. I hate that. Are you going to tell me something about myself while you're judging me that I don't belong here because of your eye doesn't like what it sees? Like, what am I supposed to do about that? That sounds like a you problem. Okay, when I was younger, it used to devastate me. Now I'm like, you know what? You wish, go back and wish over there. Go back. I lie about my age to get different reactions. That's right, Deborah. I'm 65. How you doing? I don't care if I look 45. Wait, listen. In Los Angeles, nobody wants nobody wants any. It doesn't matter. I'm not here for men. The only reason people say you look good is for men. I look like how I genetically look. I look like my gene pool. That's what we should be saying to people. You look, my children, my Keith looked like he did because of the Viking gene pool. That's the gene pool. My Jason looks like he does because of the gene pool. It's genetics. I can't help it. I am not responsible for it, and I'm not apologizing for it. I won't take credit for it, and I can't. I can only be the best version of me, you know? So, oh yeah, why are you so quiet? Why don't you shut the fuck up? How about I don't want to talk to you, you piece of shit? The men, they used to look at me, and I literally would cover my eyes with my hair. So I used to wear bangs like this or anything on my face so I didn't have to look at people. Anything. Because I could not stand to feel what they thought of me. I could not stand it as a kid. I couldn't stand it. Yeah, that looking, and women do it all the time. It's like, oh, do I meet your approval? I've actually said that. Do I meet your fucking approval? Do you approve of me? Because if you do, I'm leaving. Fuck off. Oh my God. Let's see. I'm in LA, 50. It's different here. Everyone looks young and fresh. I'm in LA too. I don't feel young and fresh. Let's talk about John. No, he's not in this tonight. I'm 56. I don't look at it all. No periods, no men, loving it. Yeah, no men is the best thing ever. Here's the best thing. Number one, here's the best thing. I don't got to cook for you. I don't got to listen to your dumb, stupid fucking mouth sitting on the couch while you're drunk, blah, blahing at me, or wishing you could get away from me, or trying to put me down by bringing up other women in a conversation, or triangulating me against family members. I don't have to listen to any of that shit anymore. So if it's okay to go out, yeah. Can I go out? Fuck off again. Bye. I just used to go, this used to piss John off. I'm running an errand. 4 hours later, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm doing nothing. I'm probably eating dinner in my car so that I don't have to come home and talk to you people because it's obnoxious in here. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. You're getting up at 2 a.m. in the morning to exercise when the kids were little? You'd think I was cheating the whole time. Yeah, I'm going to get up and run in the dark. That way the sun doesn't get on me. I'm ready when the kids go to school, and then I can sleep during the day. Don't worry about it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, wash that man right out of your hair. I have many men friends, many male friends, and it's fine. I'm good with them, honestly, but I'm so much stronger by myself. I can't even anymore hike with men or anything because for some reason my dumbass self will defer to them, like for them to lead the way and stuff. When I find out I can lead the way, I don't fucking need you. I don't need anybody. Like purely strong on my own. So I don't know if John's a vampire. I have no idea. I know he's Catholic. That could count as that. But yeah, I don't need, I mean, I used to run by myself as a kid. I was never with anybody ever. And then as I got to be in my 20s, people want to come with you. They want to go here, there, and everywhere. And then you get afraid like something may happen at night. But you know what? I go by myself. And it's still always better because I'm so much stronger. I am in perfect shape on my own because I push myself. I don't get blocked by somebody's thinking of how I should be or how they're gonna school me on everything. I play dumb a lot to people, but when they're talking, I'm just like, the fuck are you saying? Like, and especially when they're talking about, well, I'm trying to be polite, so I have that in me too. Like, where I'll listen to your stupid repetitive conversation over and over, and then finally I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Do people have sex on the other side? I have. Say no to drugs or dick. I don't know what you're putting up there. I don't know if they have sex on the other side. I don't think we think the same over there. We do have lifetimes in between lifetimes. All right, what are you doing? Is it time to go? Look at this. Now I got this one. She's perched. Is it time to go? Is it time to go, little girl? Look, look, how cute. Look, she's so cute. Now I'm a cat lady. Do you hear me? If the cat don't like you, I don't like you. It's that simple. If the cat does not like you, I do not like you. Come here, mama's baby. Come on, I'm gonna take you. Oh, there she goes. She's like, no, you're not. Okay, yeah, this little kitty's so cute. Paige talked me into her, thanks to Aunt Diane. And Aunt Diane passed away just as she was getting ready for the April litter of kitties. This was the Cancer litter, and she had an Aries litter. And so she passed away, or I'd have another cat. All right, you guys. I'm 77, never been so happy. Awesome. Yeah, I would never get married again. Marriage is a huge trap. Huge trap. Not doing it again ever. She is wild tonight. I think she's wildly hungry. Okay, I gotta go before I insult half my watchers. I love the men out there. Just don't ever ask me to marry you. Don't ever ask me to live with you. Don't ever try to tell me what to do, and we're gonna get along fine. Okay, bye, you guys. Bye.